Today's video is all about antique shopping. It's one of my favorite hobbies. I'm gonna show you what I bought, how much I paid for it, and then I did a little bit of research online to see what it's actually worth. We're gonna get started. I'm gonna start with everything you see here. In this picture, all these pieces, I only paid $35 for everything. The first piece I wanna show you is this bowl. I like anything with vintage looking colors on it. It's pretty to sit out and it's also functional. I'll use it. You can see this was priced at $20. I didn't pay $20. I researched this piece just a little bit and it turns out it's really not worth that much. It's only worth about $16. I saw it on Etsy and on eBay. But that doesn't matter to me because I didn't pay that for it. Certainly didn't pay $20, and I didn't pay anywhere near $16 when you divide everything up among the group of items that I got. The second thing I found is in the same kind of color family, and I just like stuff like this. It's just a vintage ceramic bundt pan. I thought it was vintage. I got home and it's just a Paula Deen, but it is ceramic and I've not seen one of these. And it's worth, I wrote myself some notes, to buy it new is about $30. So I didn't pay $30 for it, so to me it's still a good find. Also included was just this big glass measuring cup. It's an 8-cup, 2 quarts measuring cup. I need one of these, and so the price was right, so I went ahead and grabbed it. It's not antique or vintage or anything, it's just an anchor, but I still got a better price than I would if I would have bought it new, because new it would have been $25. Now, the big find in this group is these Pyrex Pink Flamingo Edition mixing bowls. I looked up this set. Now, this is missing 2 pieces, so there's a bigger bowl that goes between these, and there's one that nests in the top. And you can see there's a few scratches on it, but that doesn't bother me because I'm going to actually use these. But I loved the color. But if I had all 4 pieces, when I got on Etsy to look at these, they were worth $400. So even though I only have 2, I may come across the other pieces later and I can have the whole set. Now, you know, I only paid $35 for everything I just showed you. So I'm really not even sure what that adds up to these. But I thought this was a steal, so I was really glad to get these. The next thing I want to show you is more Pyrex. And it's these green nesting mixing bowls. But they have the little pour spouts on the side. I researched these on Etsy and online as well. I'm missing one. It's a 4-bowl set, so I'm missing the one that goes in between these. I'm missing one of the bowls, but if I had the entire set, it would be worth $225. And I only paid $20 for this set. It happened to be sitting outside the antique store and it was on sale for $25, and I asked him if he would take $20. That's the fun of going antique shopping, is that you can kind of haggle a little bit. Don't ever be afraid to ask if they'll take less. There is nothing wrong with trying to get a deal. The next item that I found was this McCoy large, huge mixing bowl. And I've been needing one of these to make my bread in. It had 3 bowls nested down inside of it. So you can see there's 3 different sizes, and it's the oven-proof ware, and it's made in the USA, so that's always a plus for me. But I paid, I want to say $20 or $25 for all 4 bowls. And when I looked online to see kind of what it was worth, you can see how huge this bowl is. Just the huge bowl itself was worth $60. And then this is actually missing one, so this is supposed to be a 4-bowl set. But if I had the whole set of it, it would be worth $60. But I paid $25 for all 4 bowls. So I thought that was an awesome deal. And I've already used this bowl multiple times and I love it. I loved the colors of these old Tupperware cups, so I grabbed both sets for a total of $8. The last thing I bought, as far as kitchen stuff goes, is these 3 little old wooden spoons. I thought these were so cute. You don't see a lot of little ones like this. These are small. And you can tell they're vintage just because of the shape of them. I mean, you can hardly find stuff like this anymore. And they were all tied up, and I think I paid $8 or $10 for all 3 of them. Now, typically I wouldn't pay that much for a wooden spoon, just a new one, but I thought these were cute and I don't have any that look like this, so I thought this was worth the money. The next item I'm going to show you is something that I've been looking for a long time. It's a piece that hangs on the wall and it's got little shelves on it, and it's for really small items, but for me, my son loves to collect things in nature, and so we needed somewhere to display them. So like the arrowheads that he's found, cool rocks that he's found, and we finally came across this piece, and I'm gonna show it to you real quick. Now the back was rotten on it, so we had to pull that off, and my husband replaced it with some boards, and then we had some stain, and so you can't even tell that there was ever anything wrong with it. But that's the fun of going antiquing, is that you can find pieces that need a little bit of work, but you can get them for a good price. We only paid $10 for this. Then of course, the last thing that we found, these are some antique fire dogs, and they just hold the wood up so that it can get air circulating under it. But my husband has been wanting a pair of these for so long, but every pair that we come across are like $100, $150, and I don't love them. Some of them, they were just too gaudy, most of the ones that we found. But these fire dogs that we found were perfect. It matches our home decor style, and the best part was they were only $10. So I added everything up, and I only spent $90 on all of the kitchenware that I showed you. And it was worth well more than that after I did the research. Before I go antique shopping, I like to have a few things on my radar. That way I don't get sidetracked by items that I probably won't even use when I get home, and I don't waste the money on them. Thank you for watching this video. Comment below your favorite item that you found either thrifting or antiquing. I would love to see it.